Hey everyone, JagTagger93 here with another Doom mod to review. It's generically named the Oasis. This one's a November 2018 release by Michal, Lorenzo, Kurowski, and it sports a very nice presentation and some very fast-paced gameplay, but that gameplay would benefit much more from some improvements with progression and some better enemy placement. Now, as I said, this map is absolutely gorgeous to look at, and I love maps that have separate rooms and chambers that are all uniquely laid out, but they all fit the theme. In this map, there's an outdoor section with a small, nicely done underwater area. There's also lava areas, platform sections, with not a lot of platforming, which I like, and other areas sports really good set pieces and really nice things to look at. Great coloring, great lighting as well, and all of it really conveys the Egyptian theme really nicely. Now, I really like how this map looks. And aesthetics are very, very important to a good WOD, and again, I love good aesthetics in a WOD. But, you know, looks aren't everything. The enemy placement in this map really appears to be haphazardly done, and it's really evident right at the beginning of the map. The map starts with the player right next to a group of shotgunners, and in this first room is an assortment of different enemies, like there's a cacodemon, I believe there's some pinkies as well, and they're just placed willy-nilly in groups that don't really seem to have any flow or logic to them. They're just there in clusters. So the pacing of the map is very fast-paced, like I said, but it's very odd. From start to end, you have to fend off this odd assortment of enemies again and again and again, and the tempo really never builds up nor slows down. You're just constantly going and going and going, and the environment isn't really suited for that kind of gameplay. A lot of the areas offer too little room to effectively bob and weave around all the enemies and all their different projectiles. So, yeah, it combines into a very aggravating experience. Even on Hurt Me Plenty, you're going to be dying quite a lot and not having a lot of fun either, not really a good sense of learning the map. And it's a shame too, as the environment looks like the perfect setting to have player exploration, but it's really not implemented at all. For example, in one area I found an envirosuit, and I thought that was there to help me explore the lava pools in that area, and maybe find a secret or two. My curiosity for exploring was punished, however, as I was met with a insta-death pit area. Now, this really is one of the WOD's biggest flaws. There's just so much here that looks interesting, so much that you want to explore. So much that could have been implemented to the gameplay, especially when an Egyptian style map, you're thinking, oh, okay, there might be puzzles or branching paths, but no, really none of that. The underwater section too, which is very interesting to look at. It's well lit, constructed beautifully, but it's very brief, and I couldn't find any gameplay significance to it at all whatsoever. I mean, it offered a little bit of cover, I guess, but I didn't see any secrets with it. It's just there. A little more than just sterile window dressing, actually. And as I said with the pacing of this map, it's just constant fifth gear gameplay in very tight confining areas. You're just barely scraping by, running and running and gunning, and then the map just abruptly ends, actually. No real climactic end fight, no catharsis, nothing. So all things considered, Oasis is a very high 8 out of 10 in terms of aesthetics and how it looks. Again, beautifully constructed. The author did a phenomenal job in making a very nice looking Egyptian themed map. But in terms of gameplay, it's about a 5 out of 10. It's so-so. And 5 doesn't mean bad, it means acceptable, it means okay. So combining the aesthetics with the gameplay, it's about a 6.5 out of 10. Which again is not a bad score, it's not bad at all, it's worth a playthrough. Definitely play it through on one of the easier difficulty settings, actually. And you might actually enjoy this one a little bit. And yeah, that's really all I have to say about it. Thank you all for watching. This is JagTagger93 signing out. You all have a good one.